Breaking in the last hour, surprise attack by Iran on U.S. forces. CENTCOM posting this. A 5:45 p.m. Eastern Time today, Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps forces launched multiple ballistic missiles from Iran in an attempted surprise attack on U.S. forces based in the Middle East. All Iranian missiles were successfully intercepted. U.S. forces remain vigilant and at a high state of readiness.
Joining us now is member of the Senate Homeland Security and Senate Armed Services Committees, Iowa Senator Joni Ernst. Senator, very good to see you tonight. We just want to come straight to you with this breaking news. IRGC hitting or seeking to hit U.S. forces in the Middle East. Your reaction to this?
Yes, absolutely. My message to the Iranian regime is they had better look out. Do not mess with the U.S. So the president has been very good about remaining calm through these difficult times and allowing for peace talks to continue. We want good policy. We want those negotiations to go on. But if Iran is not going to honor our opportunity to bring peace and stability to the region, the United States will take action. The president has said, too, that if we see U.S. service members killed, we will strike back, and it will be likely tenfold. So again, to the Iranian regime, my dear friend, Senator Lindsey Graham may have been laid to rest, but his words will still live on. We will continue to encourage the president to strike Iran as hard as possible in order to bring them to the table and keep them at the table.
Senator, before we move on, our deeds as a military power, superpower, they speak more clearly, do they not, than actual words of negotiation?
Mm-hmm. Actions speak louder than words. And what this is showing is that the Iranians do not want to sit down. They don't want to negotiate. We should be able to retaliate with not just an equal force, but an overwhelming force.
Mm-hmm. Senator, quickly, you're going to be there with Dr. Fauci's testimony tomorrow. We're shifting gears here. Want to know, give us a preview. What do you expect to hear? What do you want to hear? Tell us how you're thinking about this.
I absolutely am looking forward to this hearing tomorrow morning. Tune in, folks. We will have Dr. Fauci in front of the Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee. And Rand Paul, our chairman, has been wanting him to come in front of us and answer questions on why he misled the American people during the COVID-19 outbreak. So I do anticipate he's going to face very tough questions from the Republican senators. I will be in that hearing asking questions of Dr. Fauci. We want to know why he wrote what he did in his diary, why he misled the American people, why he colluded with so many different agencies.
Senator, thank you very much for many topics today. We